What's up, everyone? Welcome to episode 100 of Laying in the Fairway.
Holy shit.
Today is Thursday, April 24th. Let's get it.
What's up,
Yeah,
Stu?
100.
Wow, we made it.
100 episodes. 100 episodes. Fucking
Wow.
crazy, man. Fucking crazy.
Cheers to that.
Yeah, hey, look at us. Got some cheap champagne here. It doesn't even pop. I was trying to do that in the microphone. Didn't even pop.
Oh, shit. Oh, that's hilarious.
That's a huge letdown. Well, let's see. That must mean it's like flat as shit. No, there's still some bubbly in there. Still a little bubbly.
Yeah, doesn't look bad. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Hey, man.
Cheers. Here's to 100.
Nice.
Mm. Ooh, I'd like some cheap champagne to get your night going. Whew.
Usually,
Golly.
I don't think it's supposed to make your face look like that when you drink champagne.
No. Need to wash it
Is it
down here.
sour? Let's go. There you go. There you go.
Yeah. No, I think it's just really cheap.
Yeah.
But hey, cheap champagne for cheap guy.
Right, man. I cracked a bottle of old Johnny Walker tonight.
Oh,
Just
nice. Fancy.
for that. Yeah, tastes pretty
Fancy.
good.
It's a celebration.
Hey, man, we're officially over the number of episodes. Is officially higher than our golf scores now. 100.
Yeah.
I think we can
way
safely
higher.
say. I think we can safely say we'll never worry about
Shooting the
over
hundreds
100
again.
again. Yeah, knock on wood.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, knock on wood. Playing into, I mean, I plan on playing deep into my life as long as that is. So we'll see. We'll see how long we live. But
Yeah.
yeah, I hope to never shoot over 100 again. Jesus. I
That'd be
did.
a rough day. That'd be a rough day.
Yeah. Would be. I did play some golf over the weekend. Hicks Hacks was over the weekend. Great event. 116 this year. 116 people showed out.
Wow.
Yeah, that's a ton. Hicks won again. Fucking evergreen, man. It's evergreen. Hicks always win this thing. I was on the Hicks this year, so I wasn't playing against Sam, so I know I won. But it's the funniest fucking tournament of the year. You're like 4 holes in, you're like, are we Hicks or are we Hacks? I have no fucking clue. But we were right behind Sam, and we asked him. He goes, "Oh, you're Hicks for sure." Because I'm a Hick, and I was like, "There we go, solid. We're gonna win again." But no, it was a great event. We sold out the beer cart every time it came by. The thing was empty. And that's with us bringing our own. So I don't know. Every time she came by, I said, "You got any Miller Lights?" She's like, "Nope, they're all gone." So it's just
Wow.
solid event. Yeah, no, everybody showed out, man. Everybody's throwing money. There was tons of things to throw money at, tons of different donations, this and that. So it was a great event. We missed you there, Ken. We missed you.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm sure you had a little bit of FOMO, but I didn't see too much going on in the chat, so I don't know how much you got of it. But man, I took you not being there for granted because every year I feel like you and I just play together. I didn't think about it at all. Didn't have a partner to play with until like 10 days before and got thrown into a group, but it was a solid group. Sam threw me a group of some good golfers. We won our match and lost money, so that's fucking golf, man.
That's the way.
That's the way to do it. Yeah. And either way that goes, if you're on the side I was on, I'm like, hey, we won our match. A win's a win. But if you're on the other side, you're like, hey, we won some money. A win's a win. So, yeah. Nah, it was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. Played with people that had never played before. I knew them. I seen them in passing, this and that. Never played golf with them, so it was a nice competitive match. I still got the hooks that I had on our March Madness trip, so got to figure that out. I've got member guest in 6 weeks. I'm looking at the calendar now. 6 weeks,
Yeah,
I
it's
think.
coming up
Yes,
quick.
I need to figure out the hooks, man. 'Cause that's tough.
Yeah, you can't play a hook.
You can't control a hook, man. I
No,
don't know. I
you
don't
can
know
play
what
a
it is.
slice.
Yeah.
You
A
cannot play
hook
a
is
hook.
evil, dude. A hook's the most evil because I don't care how far you go. It doesn't ever stop rolling. It doesn't. It's
No,
just a
no, it's
fucking mess,
impossible.
dude. Yeah.
And it just feels super awkward. Like a slice, sometimes you still feel like you got into it.
Oh
It's like
yeah.
one right, but I felt like I put a decent swing hook. You're like, what the fuck was that?
Mm-hmm.
How do I fix it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. No, it's a tough battle. Hey,
I
it
always
happens.
get the hooks if I'm drunk. I can tell I'm drunk if I start hitting the ball left. I'm like, oh shit,
Well,
there's no
yeah.
return now. I'm hammered, and I can't
Hey,
like at that point I can't fix it because I'm too
no comment. Yeah.
drunk. Yeah, the Hicks Hacks is quite a drinking fest.
But and I show up every year. I mean, I got there a little early. I had some towels to distribute, and I don't mind pitching in to help out. Like I'm from out of town. It's not like some of you guys, your wives, your kids are there, shit like that. Like I don't mind
Mhm.
helping out, getting shit ready. So I'm like, all right, I'm not gonna drink till I get on the course at least. Once I'm on the course, we're good. I mean, it's you always fail. It's
It's
automatic
inevitable.
failure. Yeah,
Terrible
it's
mindset.
completely inevitable. Yeah, no. So, um, yeah, drunk golf is it's a different game though. It's you guys
Takes
just yeah.
yeah,
Go ahead.
takes a lot of talent,
Yeah,
perseverance,
yeah. You definitely got to
warfare.
persevere through it, work through it, and it's a tough one. It's a tough one, but yeah, no, it was a great time. Had a lot of fun. A lot more prizes this year. A lot of foursomes given out. A couple closest to pin, some long drives, and all I could think was like, I don't want to win one of these foursomes. Like, I bet you get up to the long drive, and I was swinging out of my shoes every time. But all I could think was like, if I win this, I'm just gonna give it to somebody. I don't live up there.
Right.
Yeah, so it wouldn't be any good for a guy like me.
Yeah, I could have sold it for like $20.
I know. Yeah, it's like an evergreen foursome and then a Prince William foursome. quite
Uh,
the quite the
quite the
mix.
difference.
Yeah, yeah. No, it's a
That's
great
funny.
event though, man.
It is. It's always nice to hear. The year you don't go is like, man, that was the best one yet. You're like, oh, great! I'm so happy for you guys.
Yeah, right. We missed you out there, man.
Uh,
We missed you.
yeah, I miss myself. Yep, had a third child instead. I was in the hospital over the weekend. Actually, I was out of the hospital that day. Thought about bringing the kids, and then I was like, no chance. I'm going to have the worst
No.
FOMO ever if I show up with
Yeah.
two little rascals, and I'm going to want to drink like you're saying. You're gonna try to hold off drinking. I'm like, I can't show my kids to start drinking beers because then
No.
I'll be like, hey, you gotta come pick us up. Like, I know you're probably breastfeeding a infant 1 day old right now, but
Yeah.
uh,
Oh shit. That would have
yeah,
been hilarious.
if it was
Um,
like I had one more week or something, but it was like that morning was the first
literally
morning.
that day. Yeah.
Yeah, so I was like, ah, I'm tired.
Well,
I don't
yeah, you
wanna.
picked your battle. You picked it well. The best part of the event is it's the only time, like for guys like me that come from out of town, I'll see these people once a year. Same people I see, whether it's parents of our friends, wives of our friends, some of our friends that, I mean, you know how it is. They're people you don't keep in touch with at a super high rate. So,
Right.
I don't know. It's always good catching up. It's like a reunion, a yearly 10-year reunion. You have it
Yeah.
every year. We don't need our high school reunion. Our class president
Yeah.
hasn't sent anything out about that shit. So we just have Hicks Hacks. That's our reunion.
Well, and you get people from older than you, younger than you. It's like
Mm-hmm.
it's not just your class, it's everyone. So yeah, it's
Yeah.
pretty it is always a good time. It's like
Yeah.
now we're getting to the point where like you guys start remembering names. You're like, oh shit. What's that
Yeah.
dude's name again? You're like, hey, good to
Yeah.
see you. Like, yeah, hell yeah, dude. Like, fuck, do I know that guy? It's like
Yeah,
we've
right?
been out for 10 years, man. Oh shit.
Well, I only see you here when I'm
Yeah,
hammered, so
yeah,
sorry.
yeah.
But this year was tough. It was scheduled Easter weekend. So
Mm,
on
that's always
Saturday,
a tough
we're all
one. Yeah.
there. And Sunday's Easter. I'm up there out of town, gonna stay with one of the boys, but my big fear was like, I can't stay with somebody that has kids. I can't be the guy sleeping in the guest room or on the couch and the kids are running around searching for their Easter baskets the next morning. And I stink like stale beer and just bad decisions like that. I can't be that guy. So our buddy Matt came in clutch. He housed me for the night, took me out. It was actually his birthday, so we went out and had some beers, some wings. But it showed me we're getting old because a lot of the boys didn't come out. It was play golf and go home, and that was that. I mean,
It's
5
the
years,
same
even 5
bad
years
state of
ago, 5
affairs.
years ago, it was everybody's going out, whatever bar we're going to. I'm sorry for your luck. You're gonna make a lot of money, but you gotta deal with this. And I mean, it might have been eight people out from the tournament out there with us.
Yeah.
So it was
Wow.
tough showing, but
You hate
we are
to
getting
see it.
old.
You hate to see it.
Yeah. And when the Easter bunny comes bright and early the next day,
Yeah, that probably had a lot to
gotta
do with it.
I think so
Easter
too.
was a tough look. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know who plans this shit or if anybody's on the board of the No Kill Foundation that we can talk to, but maybe not Easter weekend next year, guys.
Yeah. I vaguely remember that coming up, and it was just like, Easter, it'll be fine. Who cares? And then one year, last year, we almost played it on Mother's Day weekend. Luckily, one of the dudes texted their wife, was like, "Hey, does this work?" And they're like, "Absolutely not." And we're like,
Yeah. No.
"Okay, yeah, I guess that makes sense." But I don't
Yeah.
know, man. You wake up, you got a bloody, and hey, you're good to go. I
Well,
guess
that's what I
Easter's good.
did.
Mother's Day, Mother's Day, not
Mother's Day never
ideal.
started.
That would be the
Yeah.
disaster because you got to have like breakfast ready. Easter, you're like, wake up, toss some eggs out in the yard. I was literally just throwing eggs out the window from my upstairs
Oh, damn.
into the backyard. And
Yeah.
yeah, you get a bloody, you're good to go. But like Easter, like the wife still helps out. Mother's Day, it's like,
Mhm.
yeah, that would have been a disaster. So yeah, the party planning committee's not scheduling. Might need to work on that.
Maybe a calendar with all the holidays checked. I don't know. It's very simple to figure this shit out.
Dude, it's just like 1 week. It's like the one weekend to avoid like all of spring. It's not that hard.
Yeah.
Pretty fun.
Seriously. um, yeah. But the next morning I did. I went and I I wasn't present for my children. I was out of town. But I did have to go. Didn't have to, but I did choose to go to a family thing back home. Little winery at noon situation, which wasn't a bad thing. Like, all right, let's just rip the band-aid off here. But on the way there, stopped at Northside 29 Diner by your house. Big breakfast, bloody, and then on my way. And
Go to move.
it
Yeah.
actually worked out really well. The only issue was after going to the winery, 3-hour drive home. I was pretty beat. When you
Yes,
drink all day on Saturday and then have like 3 drinks on Sunday during the day, it's just like, damn, I could use a nap right
that's
now.
nap time right there. Yeah,
Yeah, prime nap time.
it's a glorious
Um,
nap.
I mean, golf was on. We had a signature event on. It was like it could have lined up perfectly had I not been 3 hours from the house. So
Yeah, it's a dagger.
yeah, and it was a good golf tournament. I missed a great golf tournament.
Yeah, yeah, it was. I mean, that course is pretty fun. Um,
Mm-hmm.
Pretty narrow, and it's always shoot. I think it's been a playoff like 3 of the last 4 years, something like that. Like
Yeah.
it's always
Oh yeah.
tight, and there's a lot of birdies, but the greens are pretty small and stuff, so you can also fuck up. Like you had like Siwoo had a terrible day Sunday. He had a couple guys fall apart Sunday, but he also had a lot of birdies and it was close. Like the leaderboard was stacked all weekend. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Oh
it's always
yeah.
a fun little tournament. And just like cool course, a lot of water, a lot of hazard. They don't seem to find it too much, but like it's like cool
Mm-hmm.
scenery. So
Well, it's
you
cool
get to
because
try.
like the pine straw and all that, you see the pine
Yeah.
straw and it's like Georgia, Carolina, sand dunesy, but then it's
Hmm.
also just right there on the fucking water.
On
So
the
like
water.
it's sick.
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
yep.
Love Hilton Head.
Yeah, man, I gotta
Love
go.
all the shots at Hilton Head. I mean, it's super sick. Like I've been there at Harbortown, never played Harbortown. My brother-in-law played it, I'm pretty sure. I think he played it, but I haven't played it, but I've been there. I've sat there by the lighthouse overlooking the 18th green, watching people come in. It's a pretty cool scene just being there. And then, I mean, it being a big event. And then JT, man, Justin Thomas ends a 3-year drought,
Big win.
goes into a playoff. I mean, Novak missed what, a 8-10 footer to just win the
Yeah.
tournament on 18. They go into a playoff, and JT bangs a 25 foot putt
Hmm.
to
Yep.
win it. He goes buck wild. I mean, throws his putter.
Yeah, that was
I'm
pretty
sure
sick.
that's been the longest 3 years of his career because he kind
Yeah.
of came out well, started winning, and hadn't won since. So good for him, man. Sometimes he seems like a tool or country club cocksucker, but I don't know. A lot of people seem to like JT. I'm kind of iffy on him, but good for him. Seems like a good guy at the very least.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah, the old traditional golf fans, they love Rory, they love JT. Um,
Hmm.
it's funny, JT's not doesn't seem as smug as Rory at this point in
I
their
know. I
career.
know. Seriously.
Wow. Yeah, for a while there, like JT, I don't know, he seems like kind of a prick, but no, he seems like a nice good guy now. And he's dude, it's wild. It's been 3 years. It didn't seem that
I
long ago.
know. Yeah.
But
Seriously.
I was cracking up like so that was his 16th win, two majors before he's 32, and that list of people who've done that is pretty wild. And literally like 2 weeks ago, we are like, JT sucks now. Is he ever gonna? He's done. He might be done. Then he wins, and now the sentiment this week is just like, oh, JT, he might be the best American golfer of this generation. Like, he's better than Speed. He's better, and I'm like, all right, like, I mean, let's
Yeah.
chill. But like, uh, yeah, good to see him get off the snide. Um,
Hmm.
yeah,
Obviously, it
huge
meant a
win,
lot to him. I mean, he was
especially a
like in
signature event. Yeah,
tears, sitting there in tears with his wife and his baby there. So good for him.
yeah, I was sick.
Uh, Something like that. I mean, might fucking unlock something for a guy that's been struggling, you
Right.
know?
Did you
So
see the graphic of his course records?
it's insane, dude.
Yeah.
It's all the best courses, man.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah,
all the
that's
best
wild.
courses. It's crazy.
Yeah, he can
Um,
go low. He can get one if he's hot, man. He's really good.
yeah. But yeah, the graphic is it's a 60 or 59 at Waialae, 61 at Harbortown, 60 Stadium Course, 61 at Medina, 61 at Kapalua, 62 at Sawgrass, 63 at Aaron Hills, and then a 65 at Wingfoot. Like all the courses are
Yeah,
just
pretty nuts.
insane.
Yeah. Well, those Hawaii
But
courses
yeah,
are
good.
somewhat easier. Like guys
Yeah,
get a
but
little
still,
bit more. Nothing
dude, a
nuts.
59 is a 59.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't
Yeah, those
care.
are some sick scores.
Yeah, exactly. Uh, yeah, so good for him. Novak, Andrew Novak, I feel like he's just been on leaderboards like
Dude, he's
crazy
been
right
on
now,
a
though.
tear. Yeah. He's got a fun game too. Like he smashes the ball. He's
Hmm.
draining some putts. Um, yeah, he's working. He'll probably win soon. I mean, he's right on the cusp, and
Yeah.
he's in the standings for Ryder Cup right now too. He'll be on the Ryder Cup team if he keeps this up,
Yeah.
which is wild.
The Ryder Cup team,
Coming out of nowhere.
tough looking right now, if I'm being honest.
Yeah,
He's a big boy. He's older than I thought. Andrew Novak's 30. I figured he was a little
oh,
younger,
really?
but
He seemed like a
yeah.
younger guy, but yeah.
Yeah.
You could tell
Big
he was
boy.
so nervous, by the way, like, that playoff, he, like, didn't wanna look JT in the eyes, like, he's just like
Yeah.
but I would have liked to see him win, but it was cool to see JT win as well, like, I don't know.
Hmm.
You kinda knew, I was like, "This is inevitable, JT's gonna drill this putt right here." Novak had, like, a 30-footer and just kinda he was probably happy he didn't have to putt that 4-footer for par, to be honest.
Oh yeah,
It would
100%.
have been
Because
a
you'd
shitty
hate
win
to
it would've
lose. You'd hate to
yeah.
lose like that. Yeah. So the U.S. Ryder Cup team right now. So the top six is kind of sick. Scotty, Xander, Morikawa, Bryson, Russell Henley. I mean, he's solid,
He's
whatever.
solid.
And then JT. The next six, if you're just going off rounding out 12, Maverick McNeely, Brian Harmon, JJ Spawn, Patrick Cantlay, Andrew Novak, Harris English. That's a tough bunch. I mean,
Yeah.
obviously, the captain's picks will be probably much different than that. You'll probably get a Spieth than a Brooks thrown in there or something. I don't know, but
Yeah.
that's a. I mean, McNeely's a good young guy. He's a great putter. Spawn's kind of like a journeyman. I feel like Harris English is a journeyman.
Yeah.
Harmon's just boring and slow. So I don't know, but
Yeah, I feel like
we need some
Harmon's
guys
tough.
to close it this year out tough.
Yeah, needs Spieth to kinda get it going. Harmon's tough
Mhm.
because he's a lefty and short knocker, so that's a tough pairing, like, for alt shot at least. I
Oh
mean, his short
yeah.
game's incredible, so he'll get you up and in, but, um, I feel like for those guys, like, it's just such a different game for a
Oh,
lot of
you
those
almost have to.
guys.
You're like burdened to pair him with another, like Harris or not Harris English. Russell Henley's not like as short as Harmon, but it's still like, all right, you can't pair him with Bryson.
Yeah,
You can't pair
right,
him with Xander. These guys that have 185 ball speed
right.
consistently, like that are just driver wedge, driver wedge, driver wedge. You can't pair them with those guys. So
I guess
I
you
mean,
just sit him for alt shot, but yeah.
they're good enough that you could, but you know what
Yeah.
I'm saying. Yeah. So still a long time before the Ryder Cup's solidified.
Yeah, we got a while, but yeah,
Yeah.
that but pretty wild, like Novak's in there, and yeah,
Hmm.
I
Yeah,
guess he
there's
could
some
slip back to
Maverick McNeely has been on fire this year.
yeah, he kind of blew up on Sunday. Uh, I saw a Twitter uh betting guy had him to win like $33,000, and then he
Uh,
was right up there. I was like, oh shit, could you imagine that sweat for 33? But it's on Maverick McNeely. Like, no
yeah,
chance he's gonna win today. But yeah, he
yeah,
shot
yeah.
like 65, leading into Sunday. And then I don't know, he was in there for a little
Blew
bit,
up.
but then some of those guys kind of fell off.
Well, we got 4 weeks until the PGA. Another signature event thrown in there right before the PGA Championship. I don't understand the schedule. I'm sorry, I'm looking at the schedule now, but I mean, they're stacking these sig events before and or after a major. I mean, right the week after the U.S. Open, signature event. I wonder what the
Yeah, I don't really get
like
that.
the thought behind that is. Like, what's your strategy behind that? Give these guys a fucking week off, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah, it's a
this
weird
week, this
strategy.
week we have the Zurich. Like, all right, throw the Zurich in there. You just had a signature event right after the Masters. Like, throw the Zurich in there somewhere. Like, there's no need for that. It's kind of nuts, but surely there's something they figured out. They're probably smarter than us. I don't know. Some of their decisions would make me
Yeah,
think
no
they
chance.
aren't smarter than us. But yeah, I mean, it's kind of crazy when you have a tournament like the Zurich that, as a fan, is hard to care about. And as a player, I mean, just look at the field this week. The field's fucking terrible. Besides Rory and Lowry, because they're
Yeah.
defending, like, I mean, Cantlay and Xander aren't playing it anymore. Like, you used to have some guys that would try to put a team together. Or Cal is there, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely a weak field. Um, Probably a good week for a letdown week though. Just two
Yeah,
big weeks in a row. So it's just definitely a lull in the schedule.
could be. Yeah, it's
But
just it's hard to care
it
about
is
this
weird. It's
tournament
like
too.
it's a cool concept for a tournament, but I don't know. I feel like this is like this should be like the a tournament in the like the off season, like the in between
Hmm.
year, like
Yeah, early
the
January
fall
or
or something.
late
Yeah.
September,
Yeah, this
and
throwaway
and
tournament.
then and if you do it, then you can get the big guys out, and like
Right. Yeah,
it's
it's a
just
weird
something
spot
they
for
can show
this.
up to. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I mean, it's cool to have a team like a team event. They play best ball, right? Like they always go. Do they do alt shot as well? I always forget. I feel like they switch it
Yeah,
up.
I don't know.
I
I
think they
think they
do alt
switch it
shot
up.
one day. Yeah, I think they alternate. But it's cool to see them like go super low when they're playing best ball. Um,
Yeah, so they'll do best ball and alternate shot.
yeah.
The
So it's
first round,
cool that
third round are best ball, and the second and the fourth round are alt shot.
yeah.
Yep.
I mean, I like the format. I like switching it up, but it doesn't seem to deliver on television.
Yeah.
There was the
No.
one year where kids and like Scott Brown where kids like chipped in. Like that was I mean, there's been some moments here at the Zurich, but I don't know. Yeah. Weird spot for it in the schedule and not getting any big names is tough.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Well, I mean, being honest, I'm not super locked in on it. It's
Yeah,
it's
throwaway week
just
for sure.
yeah, definitely throwaway week. We start first T-ball game of the year this week. Got to lock in.
Oh.
I'm on the drawing board. I'm on the whiteboard right now, figuring out the lineup. So I don't have time for the Zurich. Yeah, I'm looking at the field right now, man. It's pretty tough. It's a pretty tough break. Besides Rory and Shane Lowry, I mean Horschel and Tom Hoagie, it's fine, I guess. But nobody else seems like they seem like they throw guys together. Like Thomas Detry and Robert McIntyre. Like they're both European.
Yeah.
That's cool. The Hoygaard
You
brothers
got
are
a few
playing
brother
together.
you got a few brothers rolling together. The Hoygards,
Yeah.
the Fitzpatricks. It
Yeah.
could go one of two ways. Could be you might have some sinkage, like the alt shot, some
Mm-hmm.
tele, telepathy,
Telepathy.
telepathy, telepathy. Might have some ESPN, between the brothers. Or they're gonna be like, "Fuck you, dude. What was that shot?
Yeah.
You fucking
So,
pussy."
um, yeah, I don't know how locked
Mom
in I'll
always
be.
hated you, dude. You're the stepchild. You. Piece of shit.
You little piece of shit. Yeah. This is why I always kicked your ass when we were kids.
Yeah. Could be if we might
It's
have some
just-
fist fights between the brothers here.
hey, that would bring the viewers.
Yeah.
Yeah. They need some WWF script writers. Like, hey,
Yeah.
while they're out there, the 16th hole, have him break his 7-iron over his brother's back.
Hey, we did just have WrestleMania. Did you catch any of that?
Nah, man. Dude, I was a huge wrestling fan as a kid, but
Yeah,
apparently
I
it was
didn't
like the most watched WrestleMania ever.
really?
It was
Well,
insane.
it's on Peacock now, so like I remember growing up, it was like pay-per-view. It was like we couldn't order that shit. I think
Yeah.
the one wrestling match we were able to order was when Sable was supposed to show her tits.
Hell yeah.
We like begged my dad like that. We have
And they
to
were
order this.
hand-shaped pasties.
Yeah. Yeah, that
The
was like a
worst.
damn. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we never ordered pay-per-view after that. We're like, all right. So never actually ordered WrestleMania, but on Peacock now, yeah. I turned it on and I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
we have aged out of that.
Apparently it was crazy viewership. I'm trying to look it up now, but they're just showing like social media views and trendings and stuff like that. I don't know. I don't like the way they gauge things now is so crazy. They're like
Oh yeah.
1.1 billion people on social media were viewing it. I don't even know what that means. Like, could you have watched it on social media?
I have no idea.
1.1 billion is insane. I didn't
That's like
realize wrestling was still that big.
I
That's
don't
great.
know, man.
That's a crazy number, dude.
Maybe they got the
This
Chinese
is
market on lockdown.
yeah. This isn't a wrestling podcast, but it's on Peacock and on Netflix. No wonder.
Oh shit. Okay.
Jesus
There you go.
Christ. Yeah.
Yeah, if you put something on Netflix, it's like you just catch viewers.
Yeah.
People sign in, they're like, what should I watch? Oh, WrestleMania live? Hell yeah, dude.
Let's start posting this podcast on Netflix. I'm gonna
Yeah, there you go.
email Netflix tomorrow. Hey, we got something for you.
Yeah. Hey, we got 100 episodes, brother.
Yeah. Yeah. Slap it on there. See what
Yeah.
happens.
I can dress up as the Tiger King. Roll that back.
We've all seen it. We've all seen it. All right, man. Well, we did have to make picks for the Zurich. Not gonna lie, I half-assed the posting the picks. It's hard to make a graphic when you got teams. It's too many pictures to download. And we have full-time jobs and children to watch after, so
Yeah.
I didn't even do an Instagram graphic. But we did make picks. We posted them on Twitter. So I sorry, I was just checking on something real quick. I did go with the Hoygaard brothers.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah. they I mean, they're both sticks. They're young. Who knows? Maybe this tournament's a crapshoot. Everybody thought it was Xander and Cantlay after they ran away with it like 3 years ago, and then they just threw duds out for the last 2 years. So
Yeah.
it's never who you think it's going to be. But I did go Hoygaard brothers, and I just picked them to win. It's plus 2,500. I mean, they're
I
both
like that.
great players.
I
I'm pretty
almost
sure they're
picked them.
both on the European Ryder Cup team right now in the standings. Don't
Yeah, I almost picked them.
don't fact check me.
Like I just said, that could go one of two ways. Like they either play great together with the brother synchronization. Maybe they might be linked up.
Hmm.
They might dock this weekend. I don't know, but or they could just be at each other's
Yeah.
throats.
Confirmed
But
both in the top 12, actually top 10 of the Ryder Cup standings for Europe. So
nice,
they're
nice.
good. They're
Yeah, they're
good.
both solid. I kind of have been expecting more of them just
Mhm.
because they're young. They're both studs. They've both won a lot already on the European tour
Yeah.
and or DP. So I've been expecting them to break through a little bit, but they haven't really. So maybe this is the week. So yeah, I like that pick. 2,500, not bad. Worth $10 for sure, at least. Um, I went with Kurt Kitayama and Morikawa. No real
Yeah.
reason. Just Morikawa's a stud. Kitayama's a stud as well.
Yeah.
Hadn't really kind of fell off since he had that little run there with the players. Well, I think that was 2 years ago at this point. Um, so um, yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know. I
Uh,
just
hey,
they're 1,200. I didn't want to pick McElroy and Lowry, so yeah.
Asian
I'll tell
Americans
you
for
what.
the win.
Yeah. They're like, well, they're both like maybe we'll talk about kimchi or some shit. I don't know, but I've been eating a shitload of kimchi from Costco, and I've just been shitting kimchi. Uh, yeah, that's
Sure,
I've been
soon
eating a lot of
enough.
kimchi.
Yeah.
So I was like, yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah, more cow Kitayama. Um, I don't know. I feel like
It's just,
Morikawa's a stud. Kitayama hits the shit out of the ball. So I don't know.
yeah. Well,
With
you
this
got
week's field,
McElroy and Lowry defending, and they're like plus 350 in a tournament like
yeah,
this.
it's just a crapshoot. Like
I mean, they might both still be drunk from 2 weeks ago.
I think so. Did you see Rory showing up at the course today? He looked pretty hungover. Like,
Yeah. No, they're definitely. And they
yeah.
have a weekend together. They're probably like flew their wives back to Ireland and like, no, well,
Oh
Shane
yeah.
and I will just stay together this week.
Yeah.
They might not even make the cut. They might not even show up on Thursday. So, yeah, we'll see how that goes. Plus 350.
Yeah. Yeah.
Vegas. What do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we'll see how much time we dedicate to this tournament. I'm gonna go out on a limb here and say it's not much. Zurich Classic of New Orleans. It's a good one. But yeah. So that's all, man. Well, get some sleep this weekend. Put the golf on. It's gonna be a boring tournament. Tournament, terrible field. Great time to take a nap. There you go.
I'll be
Take
napping.
a,
That's for sure.
yeah,
Yeah.
take a nap with a baby on your chest and wake up on Sunday at about 6 o'clock and see who's winning this sucker. But
Yep.
that's how I feel. That's how I feel right now. But well,
Looking forward
congrats,
to it.
Kenny. Congrats to us on 100 episodes.
Big week.
Yeah,
Had another Hick
big
packs
week.
down.
Huge week. Huge week. But well, we want to thank everyone for listening. Check us out on our socials at Fairway Pod on Twitter, at Laying the Fairway on Instagram, and just search Laying the Fairway Podcast on YouTube. Subscribe, like, comment, all that good stuff.
See y'all.
Thank y'all.